I'm live. Yes. Welcome everyone to United Chokros, our second watch along. It is Tottenham Hotspurs versus Man United, one of the biggest games of the season. Top four spots at the stake. Champions League qualification is what Tottenham is looking for. Man United are on a better stage. We are second in the league, but we need to not be complacent and do better because this game matters to us a lot. It's a very important game. City have dropped points and we should be looking to capitalize. Not that I'm saying that there is a chance of us winning the title, but yes, if you should never give up because we are still 14 points behind City with two games in hand. If we win today's game, it will be 11 points clear of City, and then again, if we win another game in hand, 8 points behind Man City. So a difficult job, difficult task, but we shouldn't be giving up so early. And let me get straight into the starting lineup. Just I have it right in front of me. Just give me a minute. Yeah, starting lineup. Here we go. Yeah. So as we expected, it is again McFred sitting deep. Yes, I think I mean the lineup looks like 4-3-3, but it's going to be Pogba on the left, most probably. Rashford will switch to the right, and then we'll have the Cavani as the lone striker. So I'm a bit disappointed, I must say, because I was hoping that he would start positively. The way he said in the press conference that he wanted a revenge, but all of a sudden, switching back to McFred, to CDM sitting back, and I think Tottenham will come at us very hard because they are someone who will want the Champions League qualification, and a lot is at stake for them. So it is going to be very difficult. Now, all I expect us. I would expect Solskjaer to sit back to play, on the front foot and Nick do not hold back and wait for Tottenham to make mistakes. Move the ball quickly. Give it to Pogba and Bruno. Let them create chances. But what I think he's going to do is going to sit back with basically six players depending, and then he will have Bruno, Pogba, and Rashford hitting Tottenham on counter attacks. And I think this might be one of the boring games because I just said that Tottenham will look to attack, but then knowing Mourinho, you can never predict. He may, switch to a defensive formation and look to sit back and only, try to hit us on counter attack. And I fear, that this will end up in a nil-nil draw and very sad game. I did a watch along once before, and we, ended up nil-nil against Chelsea. It was a very boring game. Yes, it was marred with the penalty controversy, but then again, creativity wise, nothing both either team could offer, and I think we should have done better. But yes, that's what I expect us to do every game, but doesn't happen. Very important stage of the season. It's like last 8 games to go, and lot is at stake. So what I expect our team is to at least start the game on front foot. I know they'll be watchful and they would want not to concede, especially what happened back in September. I think yeah, September beginning, September towards the end. When we lost to Tottenham 6-1 at Old Trafford. So I I I I just I'm scared that Solskjaer will look it back at the result, and because of that he's sitting back with two defensive midfielders. What I hope to see is the Leeds game, replay of the Leeds game where we let McTominay charge in forward and make those runs and uh, score goals and assist. This is what I expect him to do every game, but doesn't happen. So let's see. Here the points table where two games we have a two-game advantage over City. Yes, we are 14 points behind. If we hypothetically were to win those two games, we'll be just 8 points behind City. Still a long way to go. I wouldn't say we should give up, but then again, looking at the way City plays, and I don't expect them to drop points that easily. So yes, that's what about us waiting for our viewers to. I mean, waiting for the game to start and viewers to come live. If you just joined us, smash a like on the video and do subscribe to our channel, bottom right hand corner. We're waiting for the game to start. I think it should start another 6 minutes. Here's United lineup: Dean Henderson, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Pogba showing on the right, Rashford's on the left. I think they will switch wings, or I'm not pretty sure who's going to go on which wing, but I'm not comfortable watching Paul Pogba on the left and on the wings, because what I feel is he's much effective when he plays center of the park. That's where we will see him create more chances. Of course, he'll play to his best when he's even played on the wings. We've seen that it done. We've seen that him do over the past. But I would prefer Paul Pogba in the center of the park, and let's see if in the second half we don't see any goals in the first half. Maybe Solskjaer will change a trick or two. I really wanted Greenwood to start, but then yes, I think Cavani has got the upper hand, and I think he will start. Let's see if Cavani can make a difference. Man United have to be very careful of the threat Spurs and Son and Kane will offer, and I think yes, this is what we will do. We'll sit back, and Fred and McTominay will help out our centre backs. Let's see. Yeah, other players out, and I think this game should start another 4 minutes. Let's type something here. This is Mourinho. So Shah shaking hands. Here we go. Game should begin another 3 minutes, and let's see what we have in front of us. Really interesting. Harry Maguire versus Harry Kane, the battle of Harrys. Yeah, the battle of Harrys. Last time Kane got the better of Maguire, and it was embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing the way we played. And I think a lot of it had to do with the red card, and we were 10 men down, and that's where we got, you know, we. I mean, half of the game was lost there itself, and then we couldn't get back after that. And our players will be hoping to avoid that kind of a mistake. So let's see. It's like I said, a very important phase of the season. Last 8 games left. Very important not us for us not to drop points. Now, yes, City did lose against Leeds United. What an amazing game! I was just shouting, when Dallas scored that second goal. But then, when I calmed down and I realized it's still a very ungettable, uh, target, because they are eight. Even if we hypothetically, like I said, hypothetically, even if we were to have win those two games which are left, and 8 points behind Man City, do you think Man City will drop further points the way they are playing? Just one slip they had, and I know, it has happened in the past. It has happened to us when during that thing, the 2011-12 season, when I think City were 11 points behind us under Mancini, and then they, won that league, the Aguero famous goal. But again, this is the way we have played this season. Doesn't look possible. Not giving up hope. It's always want us to win the league. Going to be very very difficult. But important thing is to win today's game, get the maximum points, and then take it game by game. Let's see what City does. If they are if they're going to drop more points and give us more advantage, then anything can happen. So it's happened in the past. Not that I'm saying that it won't happen, but very difficult for us to win the league from this point. Game about to start any moment, like a couple of minutes to go. Beautiful stadium. A lot of transfer news coming up today. I was watching the Ruben Neves, reading the Ruben Neves thing, and Declan Rice. I think it was from 90 minutes. I'm not sure how accurate that information is, and how good the source is, but I would love to see Ruben Neves at Man United. But again, it's not that it's not possible, because I mean, I'm not wrong. He's just left 2 years on his contract. Wolves would like to capitalize on that, and because offering him a new contract, he's a real brilliant player. So he would want more wages, and this will be the right time, to sell, Ruben Neves for Wolves. And if we can get a player like that, caliber, who can dictate the terms in the center of park, someone like of a Michael Carrick stature, really can up the tempo, and rather than having two CDMs, we can play with one CDM and then have box to box midfielder in Pogba and Donny. The game started here. It's all underway. Throw in Luke Shaw. Yes, like I said, Pogba's on the left, and lost the ball. Go Tottenham. I really want Pogba to play on the center of the field, because that's where I think is more effective. Tottenham give the ball, or so do we. With Bandasaka, McTominay. I think it's a foul, yes. Free kick. Let's see how the game starts, whether it's a high tempo game or it's a slow game. Again, both them, I mean, the way Solskjaer has started his starting 11 and two CDMs, I don't see us moving the ball quickly and, control, dictating the terms. And I think Tottenham will also do the same, because you can't expect, an attacking, free flowing game from Mourinho's side. But they've got a lot to lose than us, because they're not in the top four, and I think his job will be at stake if he doesn't qualify for the Champions League. As Lucas Moura takes a shot, deflection, I think will be a corner. Yes. Got to be really careful of Son and Lucas Moura space. They can really hurt us. We saw what Son and Kane combination did to us in the first, in the beginning of the season again at Old Trafford. We don't want them to repeat the corner. It's really important for us to defend the corners. We've conceded a lot of goals from set pieces. The second ball, we clear the corner, but then the second ball, we concede a goal. So, got to avoid that. Here come Tottenham with the corner. Cleared off by McTominay, takes a shot, wide. Goal kick. An important goalkeeping decision today. Henderson started ahead of David Dyer. I really don't like this Henderson versus David Dyer battle, because I feel both the goalkeepers are equally good, and we've put ourselves in this position. We shouldn't have done this at the beginning of the season. You cannot have two first choice goalkeepers. There's nothing wrong with having Sergio Romero as a backup, because really good back. I mean, he was one of the best second choice goalkeepers. So I really didn't see us having two, top goalkeepers fighting. See, having two left backs, having two center attacking, having two outfield players and two first choice goalkeepers are two different things. Whenever you have two first choice goalkeepers. Let's say if David Dyer starts, he's always have a pressure on his back that if he makes a mistake, he's going to lose his spot. And this is what has happened over the past the season. And I really didn't want us to do this, but we have put ourselves in this position and really don't like media criticizing David Dyer. I don't think he's done important mistakes. I've spoken about this in previous videos that David Dyer has been blamed by English media a lot just to uh, promote Dean Henderson agenda and best English goalkeeper should play for Euros, should start for Man United regularly. So because of that, English media has a really bad agenda against David Dyer. So let's see. Maguire winning the header. Pogba gives it away. It's Tottenham again. Reguilon. I don't know how they spell his name. Reguilon or Reguilon. Here he charges forward. I think that will be a foul. No, no, it is not a foul. Decent tackle by Rashford. He spread. Luke Shaw. Here we go. Back pass. Fred again. This is what I don't like. Really don't like. We get ourselves in these awkward situations. Pogba. Here goes Shaw. Let's see what he can do. Oh. Here's McTominay. Van Bissaka. Rashford. I'll try to take a shot. I think. Oh, I don't know was it a cross or was it a shot? Because Lloris was out of the line, so he thought let's take a pop at it. But Man United need to control the game. I mean, need to do better. 5 minutes haven't been all that convincing, but it's just the beginning of the game. Let's see if they can, increase, turn on the tempo and play a better game. Like I said, I don't expect either Tottenham also to, to play a very fast-paced game because it's again a Jose Mourinho side. They don't do that. Not famous for that. Yeah, this is what you'll see from Tottenham a lot. Long balls, long balls. Regulion with the throw in. Interesting. Regulion was the player that we were looking to buy ahead of Alex Telles, but I think the release clause is what we couldn't agree with Real Madrid on. And Telles isn't a bad player, a brilliant player. It's just that Shaw has been really, really good. I think Luke Shaw has been one of the best left backs in Europe this season. I guess Danny Levi, douchebag. McTominay free kick. Shaw, no. Tottenham defend. Back to Paul Pogba with the cross. Headed out by Dyer. Here come Tottenham again. Kane. Foul by Fred. Now this is what we will see. Too many long balls from both these sides, and like I said, I expected at least Man United to play a fast tempo. We need to move the ball quickly. The ball has to be Pogba. When the ball is Fred, I think someone's down there. Tottenham player, Sergio Aurier. Yes, like I was saying, we need to move the ball quickly. The game has to be played at a better tempo. It's we cannot be happy with a nil-nil draw. You cannot at this stage of the season, wherein Man City have lost drop points and you have a chance to close the gap with them. I'm not saying that practically it is possible, but let's not lose hope. You cannot play a defensive-minded game and expect our our strikers to hit them on counter attack and nick in a goal. You cannot do that. AB says, "Great one, bro. Yo, bro, great one. We'll love to see you in the next live stream." Here we go. Long ball. Bad pass. Van Bissaka wins the ball. Rashford dribbles. Bruno free kick. Yeah. As Fred loses the ball. This is what Fred's got to improve a lot on. His ball control, his first touch, at times his passing is atrocious. So, I really like Fred, because of his commitment and his work rate is brilliant. But I think in terms of his passing and distribution, he doesn't offer much. So that is something he needs to improve. And it's high time he does that because he's been starting us. Oh, this Tottenham cross and cleared by Lindelof. It's a corner for Tottenham. We got to be really careful with his crosses. We've conceded a lot of goals from crosses back in the last year's Europa League game. From that point, we never recovered. I mean, we have improved, but then again, one of these games we end up making mistakes and end up conceding goals from crosses. Tottenham corner cleared by Shaw. Not a convincing corner. Tottenham playing from the back. There's Regulion. Gives it to Son. Lindelof tries to win it. Concedes a free kick. I think Lindelof improved a lot. That pass in the Europa League and defending wise as well. He knows that he has his limitations in terms of physicality and he doesn't match a lot of players. A lot of defenders. But then the other aspects of the game is technical wise. He's improved a lot. Here we come, but again, got to do better. Got to do better. Ball control has to improve. Passing has to improve. You cannot do this. Look at where Bruno is. Rashford. Long ball to Pogba and Tottenham clear it off. This is not going to work if we play start. If we, I mean, we need to do better. I mean, I don't know if we will. Regulion and Son. Tottenham having most of the possession here, and they are looking to create chances because we are sitting back and allowing them to do that. So here's Son again, passes it back. It's Dyer, Reguilon, Kane. I think it's a throw in. Solskjaer's off his seat on the touchline. Maybe a message to move the ball quickly. Yes, we got to move the ball quickly. We cannot do this long ball thing. It has to stop. Just I know it's just under 15 minutes, but we better not. Som Zara says superb. Thank you, Som. Says Bruno. Luke Shaw passes it to Fred. Fred's got to do better this time. Loses the ball. Warrior. I think this is what I was really afraid of, and we've actually gone and done that. Sit deep, protect our centre backs, not concede goals, try to hit them on the break, put in a long ball, give it to Bruno Pogba most of the times, let them make a difference. Rest of them just sit back. And this is what we're doing, exactly what we're doing. I don't think I don't expect us to even if we end up winning, it will be just 1-0. I don't expect us to beat them comprehensively the way Solskjaer spoke about it in the press conference, spoke about revenge and uh, beating them convincingly. I don't think any of that is going to happen. So yeah, Tottenham, yeah, with a free kick, a long ball. Lindelof defends it well. Harry Maguire clears off. Cavani, Bruno, then it's a foul. Yes, it is a foul. We've also been linked to Pau Torres today. I mean, we will link to him multiple times. I think it's AS, the Spanish outlet, and they're very close to Real Madrid. And what they're saying is Man United are obsessed with Pau Torres. Now, Pau Torres looks to be a really good centre back. A lot of people call him Spanish Lindelof. Uh, but yeah, I've watched him play a bit. He's not a Spanish Lindelof. He may not have a, he may not be a fast-paced centre back like Van Dijk, but then he can track back and cover those spaces. Also, he's left-footed centre back, Paul playing centre back. So yes, he's better than Lindelof. Again, once again, I'm not saying Lindelof is bad. What I mean to say is Harry Maguire and Lindelof together as a pair don't work that well. So if Pau Torres comes in and if he starts with either Lindelof and Harry Maguire, which I don't think he'll start with Lindelof because Harry Maguire is the captain and Solskjaer doesn't drop him. So I think it'll be Lindelof who will be sacrificed. But yes, what I'm scared about the Pau Torres situation is this shouldn't happen like a Donny van der Beek, a foreign player. We are scared to play him too often, let him settle in the Premier League for one season. Again, we're back with Lindelof and Maguire. That's something which I really wouldn't want to happen. If you buy someone like Rafael Varane, you can't make him sit on the bench. Well, that's the thing about buying a player like Rafael Varane. And yes, I know people will say that we need to buy a striker, right winger, but I think there shouldn't be a compromise with the centre back. We need a top quality centre back. We cannot sign someone like Ben White and Nikola Melankovic or even I think who was it? The Dutch defender. I forgot his name. Sven Botman. Although Sven Botman looks to be a really good prospect, but at this point in time, we don't want a prospect because we already have a prospect in Tuanzebe. How often does he play? We don't want that kind of a player. We want a centre back who will go straight into our team and will replace either Lindelof and Maguire. And that is what from where I see. I think it will be either Rafael Varane or maybe Jules Koundé. But Pau Torres, I'm really skeptical because Pau Torres again is not someone who's played in the Premier League and it shouldn't become a Van de Beek situation. Here's Bruno looking to release Pogba. Cavani, Rashford, here he goes, and I think it's a corner. Great moment, great moment. And Bruno with the ball, Pogba nicely headed it off, played off to Cavani, then Rashford, and then Tottenham defended well at the end. Was it off a Tottenham player? Did it go off Dyer? Yeah, it did. It did. It's a corner for United. Let's see if we can. Harry Maguire. Harry can get his head to it. Yeah, he gets his head to it a lot of times, but he doesn't hit the target. Let's see if he can do that this time. Go Shaw and no. Foul, I think. Yes, it is a foul. Just coming back to the centre back situation, and what I really want is, like I said, a top class centre back who can replace either Lindelof or Maguire. This is what I expect, you know, us to do so that we can play a high line. If you getting someone like Rafael Varane and Jules Koundé, have got the pace, got the experience, and they played in Champions League games before. Rafael Varane has won multiple Champions League, so you buy that kind of a player, they will bring experience. You can play high line. You don't need to play with two CDMs. We can play Pogba in the center of the park if Pogba stays next season, or you can use Van der Beek as a box-to-box midfielder. So yes, that's why buying a top-class centre back is so important. And people talk about buying strikers like Erling Haaland. Look at Cavani, how much impact Cavani has had today. How many times the ball? How many? We don't give, we don't provide offer enough service to our strikers. How many chances do they get? You rather than buying a striker, I would rather have someone, a CDM who can, rather than having two midfielders doing a job for one, you can have one player, someone like Ruben Neves or Declan Rice, both of which are linked to us. I don't think that we will end up buying either of these because because our incompetent board, doesn't do too many deals. See, this summer can, if we want, we can make this an ideal summer, perfect summer for us, wherein we do the best, of the transfer business, buy players, sell players, and bring the squad harmony, get the best players, and players who are not required can be sold off and get some money. Though that money can be used by new players, but we won't do that because there's too many things to do. You got to sell Lingard, you got to sell Delo, you got to sell Jones if he gets fit, you got to sell Pereira, you got to sell one of the goalkeepers, and then you got to buy players. You got to buy a centre back, you got to buy I mean, either a striker or a CDM, whoever Man United are going to buy. So too many deals to be done, and we don't do that many deals. It is literally not possible because we've seen that in the past. I think the best transfer window we had back was I think Mourinho's first season where we got Ibrahimovic, Paul Pogba, Eric Bailly, Mkhitaryan, a lot of transfer deals, a lot of players, a couple of players also went out. So yes, we saw a lot of people, a lot of deals happening that time. But then after that, I don't see our owners and board members, doing that kind of transfer deals. So again, Tottenham corner cleared out. Yes, Pogba. Here we go. Let's see if we can hit them on the break. Yes, Pogba from the right. I think he did try to do too much. So throw in. Yes, Kane tries to give it to a Tottenham player. There's Regulion. Tottenham are having most of the ball, though we may have got the best chance of the half, but Tottenham are dominating the possession. Yes, Cavani. Let's see what he can do. Back pass. Yeah, see, this is what I don't like. And I'm not blaming Cavani for that because we don't play on the front foot. We don't play a high line. Look how deep Cavani had to come to get that ball. A striker or a proper number nine, a target man shouldn't be coming that deep. Here we go, long ball, can't do anything. This is what we will do, and I'm really disappointed. I thought for once, Solskjaer said in the press conference about talking about revenge and what Man United will do. It's all talks. Just 20 minutes into the game, anything can happen. We may, you know, slowly and steadily get into the game and try to switch the tempo. It's Pogba. This is the ball. There's Regulion. And not that Tottenham are playing a better brand of football, but then yes, they are having much of a ball. And if you keep the ball for a long time, if you move the ball, if you pass the ball, eventually you are going to end up getting a good chance. And they've got Harry Kane as a striker. There's Lucas Moura. Will try to cross in. Caught by Henderson. There's Bruno. Long ball. Rashford. Tottenham defend really well. It's got to change. Got to change the tactics. This is not going to work for us. This is really not going to work for us. Good one by Dean Anderson. Came out of his line. There's Pogba. Bruno. Gives it to Van Bissaka, who will not be able to make it. And it's goal kick. Tottenham themselves have their own concerns. They're not in the top four. And Champions League qualification is something what was expected of Jose Mourinho. But it's been disappointing from Tottenham. They started really well at the beginning of the season and then, slowly and steadily. I mean, they didn't, rather than getting better, their gameplay got upset. The way they approached the game was again defensively and a typical Mourinho thing. He will do this slowly and when once he you know, gets a. Oh, I thought for a moment who will win the ball. It's Maguire. Nothing. Yeah. Talking about Jose Mourinho, yeah, this is what he does every game, every team that he coaches or manages. He will start positively and then slowly, once he completes a year or two, he will start messing around and he'll start blaming players, start blaming, everyone else. And you expect this from Jose Mourinho. Now, what happened to Jose Mourinho at Man United? Not that I'm saying that it was right. Maybe he was right to get sacked, but then one thing has to be said that he was not backed because he got us to second position and he expected Man United to buy more players, because he wanted to win the league. He wanted to buy centre back. The Harry Maguire transfer, which happened under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he wanted that signing, and what we got him was Fred, Diego Dallo, and Lee Grant. And Diego Dallo was injured, so when we bought him. So again, yes, Mourinho was to be blamed, because he got a lot of negative. His tactics were not good, and but then again, he he was not backed. So that's actually a fact. It's really boring game. It's a really boring game. Neither side able to get a control of the game. Tottenham have had the possession, but they haven't been able to create a clear cut chance. Yes, Bruno, Pogba, Cavani. Come on, guys. Let's. Man, the Saga loses the ball. I think it's going to be an nil draw. I don't see anything, unless we change things in second half. Solskjaer tells them to play on the front foot, makes what change here or there, gets in Mason Greenwood. Otherwise, I don't see any progress. It's just going to be nil nil. We'll be happy with the draw. Then we'll see players on social media not happy with the point. We always want to play for the win. Let's get it going on Thursday, Europa League. Okay. This is so, of them, these players do this every now and then. When they have a disappointing result, they'll come out on social media and, speak about the next game. They will look to improve in the next game. Tottenham clearly dominating the position, but with the position as well, Tottenham aren't able to make an impact. So really a sad game, boring game, and that's what I said before the game began. And we may watch a game wherein it may be pretty disappointing. We may not be able to get that many goals, and because both sides will end up cancelling each other. Don't score, but don't concede. That's what the motto is. That is what exactly the motto is. Let's see if we can get going from this time, from the back this time. Lindelof, come on, Lindelof. Put the same kind of pass he put in Europa League. Cavani, Bruno, yes, Fred. Give another wing to Shaw. Oh, it's a throw in. This is why I say Paul Pogba has to play in the center of the park. That's where he can make most of the difference. You can't expect McTominay and Fred. These two players, see, I don't blame them, but then they have the limitations as well. McTominay, I think, can be a better player going forward when he plays more of a box to box role, but then he's been asked to sit back, so you can't even blame him. Fred, I spoke about him. He's got to improve his passing. His first touch at times is really bad. Gives away the ball too much in dangerous positions. We considered that goal against Leicester. because of Maguire and Fred's mistake. Both have to be equally blamed. You cannot just blame one player for that. But then again, he has to improve his that part of the game. Shaw with the cross, cleared by Tottenham player. Battle of Harry's, a foul, a battle of Harry's. Harry Maguire versus Harry Kane. There's Bruno, Shaw, Fred, Lindelof, McTominay. Come on, guys, get in, get in. Keep possession. Try to move the ball quickly. Too many touches. Not going to help. Fred. Oh, lovely ball. Oh no, it is not. It is not. It is not. For a moment, I thought he put Pogba through. Then it wasn't. I've always said Pogba is more effective in the center of the park, and that's where he will make most of the difference. I expect Greenwood to come in the second half, and Pogba goes in the center of the midfield, and he's allowed that kind. He should be allowed the freedom provided because you blame the center of the park, ask him to play a CDM, is not going to make a difference. He needs to be express, he needs to express himself in the center of the park, and freedom has to be given to him. One player can sit back and protect us, sit in front of the defenders, but Pogba needs to play in the center of the park, has to have more freedom. If you just joined in, guys, smash like on the video. Do subscribe to our channel, bottom right hand corner. Here's Bruno and Rashford. Cavani tries to do a trick here or there. I think Tottenham wins the ball fair and square. Son gives it to centre back. Lucas Moura. Oh, that's really well done by Fred. Pogba. Back to Fred. Bruno. Fred. Nice 1-2 here there. Shaw. Come on, guys. Do something with this. Bruno and disappointed. That's a foul. There is a foul on Rashford. Oh, he hit him on the face. That's a foul by Rash. Oh, I think free kick. I just took my eyes of the game and we get a free kick. I think we got to capitalize on this. We got to capitalize on this. We're not. No, it is not. I think. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Screen just went out for a moment and I missed something. I'll back again. Yeah. Lindelof gives it back to Henderson. Good one. It's a really good pass. There's Luke Shaw. Pogba. Fred. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Van Bissaka. Bruno. Back to Van Bissaka. McTominay. Please, no long ball. No long ball. Fred. Pogba. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cavani scores! Yes! He's got him! He scored! Cavani scored out of nowhere. We create a game. That's what I said. Move the ball quickly. Move the ball quickly. And this is I think they're going to have a VR check here. But this is what I was exactly talking about. Move the ball quickly. You will create a chance. Keep the possession. Don't do this long ball stuff. You're not going to get anything out of it. Let's see what actually happened here. Oh, I think VAR will have a say on this something. But that was a brilliant play. This is what we want, Man United to do more of. I'm not sure whether they will allow that goal or it'll be disallowed, but that's a brilliant set, brilliant play. Really good play. Cavani is onside. Really well done by Pogba. This is what Pogba brings to Man United. We have got a role here. Let's see what. Fingers crossed, guys. Really, fingers crossed. I want us. So I'm not sure whether we are will overturn that. Come on, come on, come on. Brilliant pass by Pogba, regardless whether this goes for a goal or not. Brilliant pass. Pogba is a key. Pogba, Bruno are two players who are key to creating more chances. I think they will ask him to have a look. They have made the decision. Yes, he's going to have a look. He's going to have a look. They're asking him to have a look at the screen. So it's going to be really controversial if that goal is given. If that goal is given, it's going to be really controversial. So let's see. He's going to have a look. And whenever I always seen that whenever referee has a look, it ends up in a controversy. It always ends up in a controversy. Let's see. Now, why would Scott McTominay want to do that? I mean, he was going to go clear of Son, and Son wouldn't have stopped him. I think he's turned it off. It's not a goal. It's not a goal. Yeah, you can't do that, McTominay. You actually can't do that. Yes, Son was pulling his shirt off, but I think it's controversial. It's controversial because Son was actually tucking his shirt, and McTominay was trying to get away from him. You can say that, and this will lead to a lot of controversies. But I don't think there was a need to do that. He was already past him. He would have easily gone ahead and uh, passed the ball to him. That was not required. So again, ruled out. Nil back to where we are. Back to where we are. But a little bit positivity. I hope we can do this. Keep on doing this regularly. We've got to give Pogba and Bruno more of the ball. Become Tottenham with Kane. That's offside. Yeah. Solskjaer's fighting on the line. Come on, Ollie. Let it go. Let it go. He's not going to give the goal. Let's focus on creating more chances. Just Pogba again. Just Pogba. Cavani. Back to Pogba. Fred. This is McTominay. Fred. Lindelof. Maguire. Pogba. Fred. Yes, Fred. This is what I don't like about Fred. Gives away the ball to a lot. Gives the ball a lot. Yes, Yunmin Son. And somehow I'll not let him create that chance. Yes. Back to nil-nil. Just under 40 minutes. Let's see if we can create another situation like that. But yes, we got to improve our passing, and that was one of the example that yes, we have in it within us to do it. Just that we need to stop doing that stupidity of long ball. Dyer, oh, That's actually a good long ball. Kane. Here is Harry Kane, and I think it'll be no. Sergio Aurier will get to it. It's Kane. Long ball on the wings to Sergio Aurier. I think Tottenham are just keeping the position, and I don't think they intend to make things happen that quickly. They'll wait for United to make a mistake and then try to sneak in a goal. It's exactly what United are also looking to do. But yes, we did create a really good chance. So let's see if we can do that more. And yes, Kane. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be really, really bad, and it's a goal. That is really bad. Atrocious defending. That's really bad defending. I think it was Maguire. That is really nah. That is really really bad defending. And we've got to blame ourselves for that. You cannot say that because the VR turned that goal off, and we that's really bad defending. That's really bad defending. Brilliant. Oh, that's Lindelof, I think. Yeah, it's Lindelof. Who's marking Heung-min Son? Where is Anand Saka? Oh, what is he actually doing there? What is he actually doing there? That's really bad. 1-0 Tottenham, 40 minutes into the game, and this is what I was really scared of. Now Tottenham will put the Jose Mourinho what he does. He will put all his men behind now. They will park the bus, and it will be very difficult for us to score. The way we are playing, I don't think we will even I don't know what to say. That is atrocious defending. Now I was praising Lindelof in the beginning of this video. I was talking about how he's improved in the past few games, and there he goes and makes that mistake. Really bad defending. And even Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who where is he? Where is he? Got to me. Now we're trying to make things happen. That's a tussle here. It's a yellow card for Cavani. It's a really good ball from Bruno. Oh, what did he actually do? What did Cavani actually do? Oh, he's getting pissed off at Cavani, but what did actually Cavani do? Better angle. Oh, he actually hit it. He actually hit it. Yeah, it's frustrating, when you score a goal and it's been disallowed. Time can be frustrating as a striker. You hardly get any opportunities to score, and you get one, and you end up scoring, and then it gets ruled out. It is really disappointing. Really controversial last 5 minutes. From 1-0 ahead to 1-0 down. That's where we are now. But yes, still a lot to play in this game. Wan-Bissaka. And now they're trying to improve. No, why would you wait for your team to concede a goal and then play that kind of a game? You could have done that from minute one itself. Like I said, Lindelof was looking good in the previous games. He was brilliant, and this game as well. So far, he was looking so good, and then he goes and does that. And it's not that he's done it, for the first time. I would have let it go. He's done it quite a few times. It's not acceptable, playing for a top four club, and you cannot afford to make that kind of a mistake. It's really bad. There's Maguire to Pogba. Fred gives it to Van Bissaka on the wings. Need nicely done, Van Bissaka. Rashford. Is that a corner? It is not. It's a goal kick, I think. Here's Lindelof, Luke Shaw, throw in again. Just under a minute to go plus added time. I think it'll be 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. Not, I don't think there'll be much of an added time. No, there will be. I think there was VR controversy, so that'll lead to an added time. It's a foul, Bruno. The Man United are getting frustrated. They stop. We've got to stop getting frustrated. They need to focus on the game. Still a lot of still one half left. We can score 2 goals. We've done that in the past, the last Premier League game. It's not that we and Tottenham are not Man City or Liverpool. We can score goals. So got to stop getting frustrated. Get get back the focus. Yes, that goal was ruled out, but then there was the positivity there. We played really well. Got to do more of that, and I think if we start creating more chances like that, we will end up scoring and we will end up winning that game. Brilliantly done by Pogba, but I think it's a foul, yes. The Tottenham players are picking on Pogba now. He's easily been our best player this half. Luke Shaw gives it to Cavani. Nice touch. Pogba couldn't control. I'm really scared. If we keep on doing this, we will end up getting a red card. This has got to stop. It's Harry Maguire. Here he comes. Puts a lovely ball to Luke Shaw. That's actually Bruno. Lo Celso clears it. So throw in for United. 3 additional minutes. 3 additional minutes. Nicely done by Fred. Pogba, come on, Fred. You've got to do better. Bruno! Oh! Couldn't get his head on that ball, Cavani. Really good cross. You've got to make things happen. You've got to do more of this. Stop getting frustrated. Focus on the game. Guys have got the caliber. It's really nicely done by Fred. Didn't give away. Didn't give up. Nice touch by Pogba, giving it to Bruno. Nice cross and Cavani just couldn't get there. Oh, he actually got it, but the timing of the header wasn't you know, that well. Rashford, Lindelof, Maguire. Just under 40 seconds to go. Shaw, Fred. Lovely done. Pogba. Van Bissaka. Rashford. 10 seconds to go. McTominay. I don't think this Tottenham have survived now. Oh. Pass the ball on the left hand side, man. That's really sad. That's really sad. Anyways, it's nil-nil. I'm sorry, it's 1-0 at half time, and Tottenham have got the lead. The advantage is with them. Scott McTominay's mistake, unnecessary foul led that goal been getting disallowed, and then we conceded that goal with a stupid mistake by Lindelof. Got to improve in the second half. Need to do better. The last few minutes were a bit promising, but we've got to do a lot better. Need to score 2 goals. We cannot even end up getting a 1-1 draw. Chelsea did win yesterday. Liverpool did win yesterday. And if Tottenham win today, it'll seriously hurt our second place. I'm not saying that we will not get top four, but we don't want to finish anywhere below second position. So the first half, I don't think there's much to talk about, and the way we played, disappointing. I said that when the game before the game started, we will end up playing that kind of a game, canceling each other out. Luckily for Tottenham, we made a mistake and they capitalized. We did score a goal. We did create that brilliant moment, but then again, stupid mistake by McTominay. No need of making that foul, and it did that, and we ended up, not get the goal getting disallowed. Players got frustrated, and couple of yellow cards shouldn't have happened, but yes, we are. Let's not look back at what happened in the first half. Let's be positive. Come the second half, play better, play a higher line, pass the ball quickly, move the ball around. And we need to make more changes. Greenwood's got to come on. Pogba's got to shift to the center of the park. Either McTominay or Fred got to go. Either one needs to go, and Pogba needs to play centrally. You can't now sit back with two central defensive midfielders. You're not going to achieve anything. It's not going to get better. You end up losing 2-0, 1-0. It's you drop points. Even if you lose 1-0, you drop 3 points. So it's not going to matter at the end of the day. You've got to take some risk. Put Pogba in the center of the park. Take off either Fred or McTominay. Put Greenwood on the wings. Let's see if that can help and make a difference. Van de Beek's got to get involved later in sometime in the game. So yes, a lot to do in the second half, but very importantly, as I've always said, this is why we need a CDM. This is exactly why I said we need a top class centre back. You cannot have someone like Nikola Melankovic or Ben White coming in and replacing because they're not going to go straight into the team. Nikola Melankovic will come. Same with Pau Torres. I rate Pau Torres really high. A really good centre back. Played really well for playing really well for Villarreal. Real Madrid want him, but dude, will already trust someone who comes from a different league and play him straight. Bruno the exception, I know, but look at Van de Beek, brilliant player, can make so many things happen on the pitch. But then again, he's not starting games. He doesn't even play like 10 minutes every game. So what's the point? That's why I need someone like Rafael Varane or a Khalidou Koulibaly. I'm not saying we need to get exactly those players, but players of those stature who are available in the market, we need to buy them at least a centre back. Okay, let's say a right winger or a striker can be compromised. Let's not get Sancho or Haaland, but centre back there's no compromise. We need a world class centre back. You cannot let those mistakes happen. And after buying a centre back, we need to buy a centre defensive midfielder because enough of two CDMs playing. We've got to stop doing that. We've got to have one box to box midfielder, someone like Yaya Toure, and someone like defensive midfielder like N'Golo Kante, or you can say Claudio Makelele, who could do the job and sit in behind. Even someone like Michael Carrick, who can dictate the terminus and possession center of the park. Distribution will be really nice. That's where a player like Ruben Neves and Declan Rice come into play. Those sort of players will make a difference, and you will allow one of those, two players who play in that pivot to go forward and help out Bruno Fernandes. If Pogba plays next season, would want to see him play in that position, or if Van der Beek plays or McTominay plays, would want them to progress higher. This is what we are looking to do next season. So center defensive midfielder and centre back are a priority. If we can get a right winger along with that, nothing like it. But getting a striker and hardly you get see Cavani or Greenwood, getting chances. So what's the point of buying a top supreme number 9 when we're not going to create enough chances for our players for them? So pointless again. Buy a top class centre back. Let's play a high line with a CDM, one CDM protecting the centre backs, and one player, pivot going forward and helping out Bruno Fernandes. Getting that kind of freedom. which will really help us play better. The quality of the game will improve. We'll start to win comprehensively, beating teams like Wolves, Aston Villa, plus teams like Sheffield United. Next season, when fans will be back in the ground, it'll be a completely different ball game. Liverpool and City will improve again. City are already a brilliant squad, and they will add to what they already have. So they will improve, and we've got to equally improve. And that's why I said this transfer window is so important for us to get players. And I don't expect our board to do much signings because there's so much to do, selling Jesse Lingard, selling Diego Dalot, selling Eric Bailly, selling one of the goalkeepers. So many things to do, and then buying players. And let's not forget there's Euros this season. So during Euros, we don't do any kind of deals. Once the players are back from Euro, that's when we start to do deals, be it selling players, be it buying players. Oh, don't know what will happen, and I only, hope the arrival of John Mutugo and Darren Fletcher will improve that. They will help us getting rid of players that are not needed at the club. And uh, talking about that VR controversy, yes, I mean Son went down easily. You cannot. It's just a touch. He himself was pulling McTominay's shirt, and when McTominay put his arm on the right hand side, he got hit and got down so easily. So again, a lot of players will say it's not a foul. A lot of people will say went down easily. Controversial decision, but we McTominay got to avoid doing that. In the first place itself. Here you go. See, literally hitting him. And again, whenever VR will ask the referee to have a look into it, it will end up into a controversial decision. The Chelsea decision that was actually a penalty. We didn't get the penalty, and here we go. So I don't know, what's the now we'll see a lot of referees and pundits coming out and expressing their opinion, how actually it is a foul, how actually it is not a foul. To be honest, if you ask me, I don't think he should be given a foul because Son's going down too easily, very easily. Son, you cannot go down that easily, and in fact, referee is having a look at it. So again, I don't trust it when we are asked the referee to go and have a look. It will always lead into a controversy, and this is exactly what has happened. Went down too easily, too easily went down, and see. This is exactly what Lamela did to Anthony Marshall. Exactly what Lamela did to Anthony Marshall in the first game in the reverse fixture at Old Trafford. This will spark a lot of controversy, and what scares me is players will get frustrated by this, and in the second half they will end up you know, with 10 men. So that shouldn't happen. Let's forget what has happened. I know it's a really controversial decision. Went down too easily. Shouldn't have. The goal should have stood. But again, let's not dwell too much into it. And here's a Son goal. Really bad defending by Lindelof. Atrocious defending. No matter whether it's a foul or not, you cannot defend like that. You cannot defend like that. That's so bad. That is really bad. Can't blame Henderson for that as well. No goalkeeping error, purely a defensive error. And See the tweet, yeah. Yes, everyone has see the tweets and everyone is really uh, upset and blaming them. Just if you haven't watched the West Ham game, West Ham have beaten Leicester. Jesse Lingard scores again. He's having a brilliant run at West Ham, and I think we've got to get at least 30 million for him. West Ham will desperately want him because looking at the form, a lot of clubs will want him. It's not just one West Ham. A lot of players will want him, and it not score one but two goals. How effective he's been, how brilliant he's been. Now, a lot of people will say that let's get him back. No, it's pointless because he plays at number 10, and we have one of the best center attacking midfielders playing that position. So it's pointless. You're wasting him, putting him on the bench. Let him go out and play, enjoy himself. I know you're missing out on a player. He may turn out to be a star wherever he joins, maybe West Ham or another club. But then what's the point making him sit here? He's at the peak of his career. He's 28 years of age. He has to have more game time. He wants to go to Euros. Next year he may want to go to World Cup. So he needs to have game time. So it's best for both the parties to get go the separate ways. Let him go to West Ham. Let's get 30 million for him. Mm, let's Glazer not put any part of the 30 million in their pocket. Put the entire 30 million for a player. Invest in the transfer budget. So let's say if our budget is 70 million, add 30 million to it. Add another 20 million for Eric Bay if you're selling Eric Bay. Then another goalkeeper, 30, 40 million, whatever you're getting. Add those, you're selling off players. Do not keep those money to yourself. Invest in players. Such a good opportunity for us to buy players this season. A lot of players want to go out. Goalkeeping situation has to be resolved. If we plan our transfer window really well, if our board of directors or whoever decides to transfer, be it Woodward, John Mutaga, or Ole, before the season ends, they've got to pick on the targets and they got to speak to the agents and get the contract and the situation resolved. And then in the summer, when the transfer window begins, deal with the parent clubs, agree to a fee, and close the deals off, guys. I mean, it's high time we have a good transfer window because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at least deserves that because he's. I know a lot of people will say he's not the man to lead us to title to glory. Man, despite all of those talks and uh, you know, Ole not being the right man for the job, he's got to a second position. The progression is there. We finished fifth, where when he took in charge, then he got us to a third position. We're now second in the league. I know the quality, the brand of the football hasn't what we'd like to be, but then you can't blame him as well. He doesn't have the resources to play an attacking brand of football. After the 6-1 loss to Tottenham at home, any manager would have done that. And it's not just Ole, any manager would have done that. Maybe some managers would have done it for a short period of time and slowly transit into an attacking form of a situation. Ole has not done that. We've seen him do that in very few games, but when it comes to big games, he always does the sits back with two CDMs, let Bruno, Pogba, and Rashford, try to create something for the striker. So yeah, you cannot wholly blame Solskjaer for that. Yeah, he's got to be back this time in the transfer window. So let's see what happens. The game will begin in some time. Everybody on the Twitter is all about madness. Social media is all about madness with that goal, with disallowed goal. I think it is going to be one of the biggest controversies. All going to Solskjaer is going to be really upset about what actually happened. So as per what things stand, Tottenham are 52 points, Man United are 60 points, so they'll just be 8 points behind us. Leicester did lose, so if we win this game, we'll go. 7 points clear Leicester, but then if we don't, it'll be just 4 points of Leicester. Game is about to restart. 1-0, still 45 minutes to go. If we can play on the front foot and create more chances, we can win this game. It's not that we can't win this game. We can win this game. Remember, this is a Mourinho team, and they will sit back, and defend and defend and defend. So it'll be difficult, but not impossible. Let's see. Second half underway. Foul straight away by Fred and Dombele. Tottenham free kick. Let's clear this off. Pogba and Lucas Moura trying to get away from Rashford. There's Moura versus Shaw. Well done by Shaw. It's a goal kick. Well done, really well done. They've got to stay on the feet, not let off their guard, and try to create more chances. Clear the back. Start again from the back. Maguire to Shaw. Tries to pass it to Pogba. Doesn't get that well, but gets it back. Look how deep McTominay and Fred are. Look how deep they are. Ah, that's bad. Got to avoid doing that. You can only put in long ball if you're confident enough. That's really bad. And it's not that this is the first time he's not doing it, and he's been successful in the past and he's put good long balls. But then here goes Pogba. Here's Pogba to Rashford. Good chance gone away. Could have put it through Cavani, but yeah, let's see, man. Here come Tottenham again on the counter. This game, nothing doing. It's a goal game. So yellow card for Tottenham. That's green, and Greenwood is warming up. It seems. That's Fred. That's bad. That's really bad. Fred hasn't been had a good game. I think he needs to come off. But we can't say that McTominay had a good game. Both have not been particularly good, and whoever comes up, the one who stays has to improve his side of the game because we need a better performance. There's Harry Maguire. Puts it across to Shaw. Brilliantly done. Here's Shaw. Let's see. Good defending. Gets it back. Brilliant ball. Oh, Man Bissaka needed to put a better cross. It's a really good ball from Luke Shaw. Really good ball. He's been really, good. Really good. He's been really good in the second half. Look at that ball. Beautiful diagonal ball. Van Bissaka's cross is not good enough. Solskjaer coming off his line and asking the players to move the ball quickly. Tottenham player down. I think it's Harry Winks is down. They go down very easily. These Tottenham players. I think he's actually injured. He's actually injured. Referee asking him to go outside. Yes, as per the laws, rightly said. Bit of a chat between the player and Solskjaer. I don't know what's it about. But he's asking him, is it okay, doing well, or is it about something else? Game starts back. There's Lucas Moura. Oh, gets past McTominay so easily. Well done by Van der Saka. It's Fred. Fred's got to move the ball quickly, uh, allowing Tottenham to get back. There's Pogba. Fernandes. Here they come. Brilliantly done. Van der Sar couldn't control it, but it still gets the ball. Here's Pogba. Cavani! Couldn't. It's really well done. Good cross from Paul Pogba. I think he was a bit, he might have been a bit offside, but it's the really positive thing. And Pogba has also been the best player. Pogba is the best, been the best player. The corner from Luke Shaw, easily cleared off. Bad, really, that's really bad. Fred's got to come off. I think it's not just his day today, and it's really bad. It's got to come off. That's really bad. That's really bad passing. Here's Lucas Moura. Just give me a minute. Just something is not off here. It's Kane, and yeah, there you go. Pogba and Tottenham somehow managed to clear. Pogba has been the best player. McTominay on the rebound. Let's see if we can get some. Sorry about that, guys. There was an issue with the system here. Back again. Corner. Fred goes it to Bruno. That's Fred to Van Bissaka. Should give it to Pogba. Yes, Pogba from the right. So things looking better for Man United. Playing much better team, much better game. Nice tempo. The Scott McTominay to Fred. Gives it to Fernandez. Fred. Van Bissaka. Cavani. Fred scores. He scores. Yes. We are back level 1-all. And I thought that he should have taken off. And he ends up scoring the goal. I thought Cavani should have scored, but yes, it's nice work by Fred on rebound, and we've got. This is what I'm talking about. You got to have a high tempo, move the ball quickly, don't keep the ball not too many touches, and this is what will happen. You will make Tottenham see is onside. Yes, easily. You will make Tottenham will make a mistake. They're not a top side. They are good enough, but they're not all that good. And here's what we get. Nice rebound finish and back 1-1 where we actually were. Back to all square and we have a game in our hand now. Come on, guys, come on. Move the ball quickly. Do the same things. We exactly did that in the first half, but just a stupid mistake by McTominay and refereeing blunder, which did not let us go into the lead. Otherwise, that goal should have stood as well. But nevertheless, we still have like 30 minutes, over 30 minutes. If we can score another goal, it'll be 3 points. So Fred scored a goal. Now, how many games is going to start? He's going to start until the end of the season every game. His favorite players, McTominay and Fred. Yes, Pogba. Ooh, nice cross by Fernandez. Pogba laying it off and couldn't find a player. Need to get back now. Kane comes in and McTominay clears it off. Well done. And it's really good to see the Manchester United have come out the second half with a purpose. They want to, make a difference. They want to score goal, and this is what the intent was lacking in the first half. And have seen a better, team performance by our team, and the goal was deserved. Keep doing it for the next 30 minutes. You will get another goal. Yes, Son versus Van Bissaka, nicely done. Brilliant save by Rashford. Why would you do that, Rashford? Why would you do that? This is what I don't like about Rashford. He's one of my favorite players, but then he tries to do it too much at times. Could have easily given it to Bruno on the right hand side, but that's a brilliant save by Henderson. Brilliant, brilliant save. And then Rashford winning the ball, should have passed it, but try to take on a player. Tottenham, I think, will do a double substitution here. Just trying to check if there's anything that comes up here. Oh, lovely done by Henderson. United's got to be careful that Tottenham don't hit them on the break because they've got Son and Mora space to hit them on the break and really really hurt them. But yes, I think the second half has been really good. Foul on Lucas Moura. Nice one. Here they win the ball. Here they come. Fernandez! Whoa! What a hit. Good save by Loris. I thought he'll give it to Cavani, but then he took it all on himself. And it's actually a good strike. Loris does really well to get at the end of it. A brilliant strike. Brilliant, brilliant strike. It was a very good save because the ball actually bounced in front of him. So those kind of saves are really difficult to make. But yes, he's managed to get a hold of it and he's not actually hold it, but he's cleared it. Luke Shaw with the corner. Let's get a goal. Let's get a goal, guys. Let's get a goal. Here comes Shaw with the corner. Pogba couldn't connect it properly. Nicely done. Cavani, Pogba gives it back to Maguire. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. More intent, more purpose. Still 25 minutes to go. Not that kind of thing. But yes, United have come really good in the second half. They've come with an intent. They want to score goals, and the equalizer was deserved. We have been the better team in the second half, and still 25 minutes to go. Got to do much better. Still a long way to go, and if we continue playing this kind of game, I think we will end up scoring another one. We almost scored with Bruno, and let's see if we can get another sort of chance at that. Yes, sure. Gives it to Fred. McTominay, Fred, nicely done. Pogba, very beautifully done. Van Bissaka, put in a good cross. Oh, cleared off the line. Luke Shaw corner. Now I think it will be Bruno Fernandes this time. Maguire's got to get at the end of this. Come on, Maguire. Come on, Harry Maguire. Either Maguire or Lindelof. If Lindelof scores this goal, I forgive him. I forgive him for the mistake he did today. So Luke Shaw. Brilliant ball. Fernandes. Pogba! Oh, tried to be too clever there. Should have scored. Should have easily scored. And that's a foul, and that'll be yellow card to Luke Shaw. Pogba should have scored there. Tried to be too smart there and then ended up conceding the possession. Yes, Tottenham now this time with the counter attack. Reguilon to Son and Dombele. Here's Reguilon with a cross. Kundu much deflected out by Anman Basaka corner. I think it will be a yellow card for Luke Shaw. Rightly given. Let's have a look at this one. What Bruno puts it to Pogba. Oh, tried to do a back heel and somehow a got a leg to it. Otherwise, it might have gone through the legs of Lloris, but then, yeah, well defending. Now, United got to defend this corner first. Cleared off by Pogba. Well done. Let's win the ball now. Yes, Tottenham with the possession. Reguilon. Just over 20 minutes to go. Good pass from Tottenham here. Just Son against Van Bissaka and gives it away. It's a goal kick. Van Bissaka stood on the ground, really well done. Mourinho coming off his bench to give some instructions to his player. Here we go again from the back. Maguire to Lindelof. Back to Maguire. To McTominay. Fred. Ashford gives away the ball. McTominay's got to be careful. But that's a really good one. It's Cavani to Rashford. It's Fernandes. Van Bissaka gives it back to Fernandes. Tries to put in a cross. Goes out for a throw in. Yes, Fred. To Luke Shaw. Maguire puts a long ball into Bruno. Rashford wins it. Well done. Fred. Fernandes. Oh, dangerous cross in there, but Tottenham deal with it. Here they come again. Battle of Arizo. It's a foul by Maguire. I think Greenwood will come on right now. Let's see who he replaces. Interesting decision for Solskjaer to make. Free kick, and it's a goal kick. Come on, guys. 20 minutes to go, just under 20 minutes to go, and there'll be some added time as well. One goal is all we need. Just one goal. We cannot be happy with a point. His Mason Greenwood will come up, and I think he'll come in for. I'm not sure who is it coming in for. It's coming for Rashford. Rashford has been pretty okay, but I think it's more to do with his injury fitness concern than tactical decision at being attacked. Pogba will stay on the wing. I think Pogba will switch on the left now, and Greenwood will play on the right. Here's Lindelof. Cavani. Too much. But Van Bissaka will get puts in a delicious cross. Can Pogba get to it? Luke Shaw. Cavani. Fred. Somehow they get it. Clear the ball first. Fred can't hold it. Here come Tottenham. Wide across to a wing player. Harry Kane and Henderson makes sure it doesn't go inside the goal. There'll be a Tottenham corner. Tottenham are really good counter attack. They're really a good team at counter attack. A brilliant piece of play. Twisting and turning and then shooting Harry Kane. That's what he's famous for. His control over the ball is brilliant. That's why he's one of the best strikers in the world. He doesn't even he doesn't just score, he assists as well. So a really good player. And yeah, but you can't buy such players because he won't come cheap. You know, we can't afford him. He just signed a contract a couple of years back, if I'm not wrong. Here comes the other. Oh, somehow escaped. Somehow. I thought he will take a shot, but then he put it in a dangerous position inside the box. You know, those positions are very weird. You're not in the right position to clear the ball. You don't know what to do. The defenders are. Yeah, we see. Puts in a cross, clears it off. I thought Oreo will shoot. He put ball in the box. Really dangerous situation. I thought he would have been offside. Looked offside to me, but from this view, I can't confirm. But looked offside. There's Shaw. Nice exchange with Fred. Yes, Pogba. Cavani. Luke Shaw. Cavani. Pogba. Spreads it wide. Greenwood. Oh, that was close. That was really close. It's a goal kick, though. He likes to do that. Likes to take on players, cut in and take a shot. Really good at doing that. He's got a really nice left foot, equally good right foot. So very dangerous player. Fred misses the ball completely. Won the ball, fair and square. Well done. Here we come. Shaw. Cavani gives it back to Maguire. McTominay back to goalkeeper. Just 25 minutes to go. Sorry, 15 minutes to go. Plus added time. Yes, a lot of time to get a goal. A lot of time to get a goal. One moment. We just need that one moment. and we need to end up scoring. We created a lot of those moments in the second half. We've been really good in the second half, but it's time to step up. Time to go into the final gear. Pogba. Here he comes. Couldn't. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Hoiberg. Foul and Pogba. Yes, that's a foul. That's a free kick. That is a free kick. Fernandez will take that free kick, and let's see if just Lindelof. Far too forward. Greenwood. Tottenham managed to get away. It's a foul, I think. Fernandez has been hurt. Looking to get Tottenham player or a yellow card. Was it a yellow card? No, I think went down too easily. Too easily. Eric Lamela is going to come in, and we all remember Lamela what he did last time, acting classes. Luke Shaw with the throw in. Cavani, I think, yes, they have to give it back because the player wasn't down. 12 minutes to go. Nicely won there. Bruno. Greenwood to Van Bissaka. To McTominay. Fred. Maguire. Back to Fred. Come on, do that. Keep on doing. Keep on moving the ball quickly. Not too many touches. Well done, Fernandez. Greenwood. Cavani. Yes! Got him! It's a goal! Edinson Cavani has finally got his goal. Finally, he gets his goal. He was denied in the first half by VAR, and finally he gets the goal he deserves. And rightly so, Man United deserve to win this game. The second half they've been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The way they come out second half with the intent to score, they wanted to win this game. They were playing aggressive football, positive football, creating too many chances, and I thought it was just a matter of time that would come. Brilliant cross from Greenwood. Absolutely, this is what he was brought in for. Delicious cross and proper number 9 goal from Edinson Cavani, and Man United lead at Spurs. 3 points in the bag. Just get this rest 10, 11 minutes off, defend it, and we have got 3 points. And to be honest, I know that we didn't have a good first half, but we deserve to win this game. That goal was disallowed for wrong reasons. I know McTominay may have hit Son's hand, but I think Son went down too easily. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. We got to defend well here. We've conceded goals in the last 9 minutes a lot of time. That should stop. That needs to stop happening. Serge Aurier will try to take a shot, but really well done. I'm really proud the way we have played in the second half, like a champion team, came out with an intent. I what pisses me off is why don't we do it from the first minute? We can do this. We can play this kind of game, but why need to we need to go 1-0 down to go into this gear? We can do this from minute one itself. Why did we allow Tottenham to score in the first place? So yeah, that really surprises me. Gareth Bale is going to come in, the golf player, primary a golf player, secondarily a football player. He's going to go back to Madrid and play golf. Who is going to afford a 600 grand a week wages? Lucas Moura has come off. This is interesting. I mean, if Bale's playing on the left hand side, Shaw versus Bale is going to be really interesting. I know Bale's not in his prime, but he's a really brilliant player on his day. Still a brilliant player on his day. There's Pogba. Gives it away. Throw into Spurs. Nicely done. Ah, Cavani couldn't control the ball. Free kick from Lloris. Van der Saka couldn't win the header, but will win the ball. Cleared off. Bruno. Van der Saka wins the ball. Fair and square. Here we come. Here is Van Bissaka. Keeps going. Brilliantly done by Greenwood and Van Bissaka. Throw in for United. Oh, it's actually a throw in for Tottenham. Was really good work from Greenwood and Van Bissaka on the right hand side. Someone needs to close in a player. Nicely cleared by Lindelof. Nicely cleared by Lindelof. Not taking any chances. Henderson would have collected the ball, but it's good. You don't need to. Let's not take any chance. If you're getting the opportunity to clear the ball, let's clear the ball. It's good intent, and he knows he's made a mistake, and he wants to cover it up, and he wants to do better. It's good. It's good to see that. Let's get let's clear this corner out. Ooh. Ah. Somehow we managed to escape. Somehow we managed to escape. Bruno tries to pass it to a Man United player. Couldn't do that. And Van der Saka clears it off. Balls with Sonia. Cavani tracking back. It's going to be interesting, 6 minutes. Yeah, oh, just over 6 minutes left. Plus added time. Somehow we need to get 3 points. We need to get over the line. We cannot concede goals. Cannot concede a goal. Especially to a Mourinho team. You cannot do that. Here's Harry Kane trying to take a shot. I think it will be a corner. Too many corners. I get really scared, with these corners because we've conceded a lot of goals from corners. Not especially corners, but the second ball. When we clear the corner and then goes off to another player, he ends up scoring. So a lot of time this has happened, and we have not improved on that. So it really scares me at times. Let's see if we can defend this one. I think should be for the Tottenham corner, and Henderson saves it. As things stand, Man United still second in the league, but we are 7 points ahead of Leicester City, a big margin. 8 points ahead of West Ham, 9 points out of Chelsea, and 11 points ahead of Liverpool. So nice cushion. Well done by Cavani. Yes, Pogba. And Tottenham clear the line. Luke Shaw with the throw in. Fernandes loses the ball, but Fred gets it back for him. Brilliantly done by Shaw. Back to back to Fernandes. Pogba wanted to give it to back to Shaw, but was marked really well. Oh, well done, Pogba. Well done, really well done. Fernandes, Shaw, got to do more of that. Fred gives it to Shaw. Pogba, McTominay, tussle between McTominay and Hobie. I don't know how he pronounces his name. Holberg or Hobie. Pogba's down here. Not good news for United. He's been the best player for this game. Been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Easily one of our best players. So coming to the end of this game, guys, please let me know who's your man of the match for this game. A lot of contenders. Bruno's had a good second half, decent second half. Pogba had a brilliant game overall. Luke Shaw has been good. Can't say the same about Maguire and Lindelof. Here come Tottenham. Well done by Van Bissaka. This is what he does. He does this best. Puts in a cross, and Henderson gathers it well. Henderson has been really good. He's been really good. Whenever he's been called on, and he's not been shy. Brilliant save he made. His ball distribution has been good. Yes, he's done his job really well. Here come Tottenham. Lamela, Aurier, Gareth Bale gives it away. Nicely done. So under 2 minutes to go plus added time. I think there'll be 4 minutes of added time. There's been some injuries. Some players have been down. There'll be 4 minutes of added time. Pogba, nice control. What a control that is. Only someone like Paul Pogba can do. Yes, Fred, McTominay, Shaw, Pogba, Cavani. Nicely done. Really well done. Good passing. Good spell of play for United. Fred couldn't put the cross. Give it to Pogba, who takes it wide. I think he'd want to keep the ball to himself for a while. With Cavani on the left. Shaw. Oh, McTominay couldn't give it to Cavani on time. Mania Matic is about to come. I think it'll be for Paul Pogba or it'll be for Bruno Fernandes. Yes, it's Bruno Fernandes. Last just under a minute to go plus added time. Nemanja Matic brought in to control the game so that we don't lose out on balls. I think it's the right decision. Just see the game out. Maguire with the header. Cavani. Pogba switching on to the number 10 position. McTominay. 6 minutes. 6 added minutes. These are going to be tensed minutes. These are going to be some tense times. 6 added minutes. It's 30 seconds over. We've got to count those minutes. Those minutes are going to be very, very crucial. Six very important minutes for United. Yes, Paul Pogba. Nicely controlled. Two Tottenham players converging and they take the ball from him. Matic wins the ball. Nicely done. McTominay. Fred. Come on, pass it. Pass it to Shaw. I think it's a foul there. Cavani is also one of the contenders for the man of the match. Forgot to mention Cavani. He's not got enough things to do, but his involvement in the game has been brilliant. Scored the winner. He's came back and helped out defenders. His crucial touches were so important. And yes, absolutely. I mean, it's you can't see an assist, but yes, that Fred goal came off Cavani's shot, which rebounded and got to Fred, and he scored. Tap in, scored that tap in. Yes, Cavani's involvement has been huge. It will be a difficult decision between Cavani and Pogba. Uh, my two contenders for the man of the match. I still give it to Cavani because he scored that winning goal, very important winning goal. This is what a number nine can do. A proper target man can do, but we need to create more chances. The way we played in the second half, we've got to play that consistently. We got to do that. And it's not that we can't do with Fred McTominay. We've seen today in the second half, even if we play with Fred and McTominay, we can create more chances. The same thing has to happen. Yes, Fred loses the ball. Here come Tottenham, and Man United win the ball. Here's McTominay. Nicely controlled. Nicely done. Fred. Pogba. It's all about getting holding the ball. I think it'll be United throw in. It's a United throw in. It's a United throw in. Things going United's way. Almost 3 minutes are over. Just over 3 minutes left. Got to see this off. Got to see this off. There's no way we are conceding goal now. Got to see this off. Matic. Greenwood. Cavani. Greenwood. Oh, too. Just a bit. Touch should have been better. Just a heavy touch takes it away from him. Comes Sissoko. Here come Tottenham again. Lamela. Sissoko. Nice cross by Dyer. Well done by Maguire. Pogba controls it. Shaw clears it. Did he actually foul him? Oh, that is dangerous. That is actually dangerous. Just under 2 minutes to go. Should see us see this off. Henderson with a goal kick. Cavani heads it. Pogba tries to go for it, but couldn't get there. It's outside. Maguire. Long ball. Cavani. Nicely done. Pogba. Pogba will try to take on the player. Greenwood. Mason Greenwood scores. It is 3-1. Game over. It is Man United 3, Tottenham 1. The revenge is complete. Exactly what Solskjaer said. The picture was completely different in the first half. United won the second half and United won the game. Brilliantly done, and it's game over now. 3 points in the bag, no questions about it. Brilliant playoff. Again, Pogba involved here, gives it to Greenwood, and I think Pogba will be man of the match now. Pogba should be the man of the match. The way he, such a world class player, such a brilliant player is. In spite of all the criticism, things that have happened, he's stayed, he's focused on his game, and here he comes. Brilliant, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Tottenham won, Man United 3, brilliant game. We are going into we're keeping a second spot, 11 points of City, one game in hand. Anything can happen. I'm not ruling it out. I'm not saying that it will, it's difficult or it may happen, but it's almost impossible. But I do believe, and final whistle is here. Man United have won the game, 3 points in the bag. I'm so happy, so happy. Second half, the way we came out with an intent, we wanted to win this game, and that's what I liked about the squad. We need to do that consistently. And we saw that today, even with Fred and McTominay, we can play that kind of a game. We need to move the ball quickly. That's what we were not doing in the first half, not giving it to our strikers. Yes, refereeing blunder, the game it killed off the game, but really loved the way we showed our character in the second half, came back to win that goal. Successful comeback, 3-1, 3 points, 63 points, 11 points of City with a game in hand. Anything can happen, guys. Thank you guys for joining me in this live stream, and hope to do more of this, guys. Hope to see more of you on coming on joining me on live stream, commenting on the game. Really happy that this live stream I can close with a win and 3 points in the bag. Man of the match, easily Paul Pogba. It can be Edinson Cavani, some would say, but yes, brilliant performance overall of the team. Yes, all happy. Solskjaer is happy, and end of a very good game. 3-1. Goal scorers, Edinson Cavani scored a second. First goal was scored by Fred, a rebound of Edinson Cavani shot. And then Cavani got the second goal, brilliant header, dummy by Bruno. Greenwood put in the cross, and then Edinson Cavani got at the end of it. And then on the counter attack, Pogba with a brilliant play and then a brilliant pass to Greenwood. Greenwood doing a step over and taking a shot. He's so good at doing that and sealed off the win. So Man United 3, Spurs 1. Thank you guys for joining me in the live stream. I'll see you for the match reactions with AB tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll join for the match reactions. Of course, it won't be a live show, but yes, do subscribe to our channel to get the latest notifications, guys, so you can know when we record our video and upload it. Thank you guys for joining me on this live stream. I'll see you on another live stream some other day. We'll let you know on social media, Instagram and Facebook. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you once again. Bye for now.